Welcome, this is Crimey Queen. If you're joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we have lots of fun with words and numbers. So we have been exploring the number 9. If you're new to this, we have got templates to numerology, but we are working with the number 9 right now, and I'm very excited to show that the word Holy Bible, Holy, B-I-B-L-E, equals 9 because we are working with number 9. I'm trying to get a pen that works. Okay, so there we go. I like the H to begin with. The H is really serving just like the B. There are 2 chambers, headquarter zone. This is what I call it, headquarter zone. Or you could say it's heaven and earth. It gives us an impression of two. Of course, two spheres, 2 of anything that you want, 2 squares. It gives us that impression when we see the Holy Bible. Now, the Holy Bible really is a book that has shaped our lives phenomenally. It is, of course, we consider so many religions and so many traditions and concepts and beliefs and practices through the Holy Bible. Now, of the book, this book, the Holy Bible, it's no wonder it equals number 9. And now I am realizing while I'm actually talking that it equals 3. Let's look at this. Why perhaps there are so many religions. So this is 8, which of course with the H, which is a representation of infinite, well, 8 is the symbol of infinity, but it's also giving us the symbol of the structure of, say, heaven and earth, or up and down, or opposites. Okay, then we have, it's like the letter O, which equals 6, is giving the impression of impregnation. We could say that, like a pregnant woman here. We could say that with 6, although that's what we call 5. Number 9 has just birth. So, of course, this is the pregnant woman. I'll call her the pregnant woman. And then we have L for 3, which, of course, if we had a capital L like this, we can see that it's with its foot forward, going forward. But it's also like a 7, like the number 7 upside down. And if we have these 2 7s together, this is a 7 one way, and this is a 7 another way, whichever way we want to put it. So this is also saying that, showing a depiction of our wholeness, even with number 3, because 3, L is 3. But even here, it is giving us the impression of that wholeness. Hence, it is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, or the Trinity, or the Mother, the Father, and the Child, which I prefer to say in this case here. Okay, so, and here we have 7. Of course, 7 now is the number 1, just like I have just said. 3 is showing Trinity, but when we do the numerical value for 1, O-N-E, we do 6, 5, 5. When we add 5 plus 5, 10 plus 6 is 16. So 1 plus 6 is 7. So we see how 7 plays out here. We have 8, which it's like an introduction. There's heaven, there's earth. The introduction to polarities right here. And we wonder why. There's the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament and the New Testament, there's a degree of contrast, we could say. There's contrast. The Old Testament feels heavy. It feels concentrated with, we could say, with violence, with murder, with we have the harsh parent, the harsh parent in the Old Testament. We have the harsh God in the Old Testament. We have the pitiful God who says, "Oh, you haven't pleased me. You haven't done what I say." The aggressive God, he is in the Old Testament. And in the New Testament, which is heaven, we have the light God. We have the blue the blue sky, although blue is still fall as green is, but in essence the two is really the same. But we have we have the light God. We have the Jesus who says, just forgive your enemies and forgive them and love them. We have the love aspect, and it's no wonder when we have I, like in the word, like hair, I, there's an I here, that equals 9. The letter I equals 9, but it's also an I that is open. So there we see, with open eye here, we are not just an eye that is just 8 here, it's open, it's 9, it's giving new birth. And with the Y, so we see heaven and earth, we see the pregnant woman, we see the 3 that causes the vibration of that woman to give birth. It's like saying you need to do something, you can't stay in that womb forever. Of course, this is what 3 is doing, facing that 6 as well. It's like, it's stirring. We could say this is where the 3, this 3 here, it could, we could say this is where the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the deep, It's like 3 looking onto that 9 here. And of course, 3 plus 6 here equals 9. This is where they birth. So the birth is it constitute here in the middle, like all, O-L. It's like saying all. Instead it's A-L-L, we know, but we could say that. Okay. And then 7, of course, they have birthed. 7 is like the day of rest, the day that one is looking and saying, what have we done? What have we created? And they're on this journey, a journey of newness, a journey of reviewing what one has done. So when we add all these together, this is 10, 16, and that would be 24. Is that 24? It is 24. 16 and 8. Let's do this. 16 and 8. So because I thought this was, this is 4. It's 24. So it's 6. It's not, I thought was 21. So this is 6. This is 6. I think I've had them back to front. So holy is 6. Well, that makes sense because we are talking about holy. I just mentioned the pregnant woman. So she's holy. She's full. Okay. That's what the Holy Mary, pregnant Mary. Oh, okay. And then we have 2. I hope you can see this. My pen is a bit fainted. And 9, 2, 9, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so Bible. So this is the beautiful thing about the number 9. And this is the beautiful thing about the Bible too. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 letters here. 4 letters. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters in Bible. 4 plus 5 equals 9. So the word Bible, the word Holy Bible, we just tend to go through the pages, but and not really study the letters, the functions of the letters, which offers so much information. Okay, so let's look at the construct of Bible. I would urge that you check my bee or honeybee presentations, which I have covered to some extent what Bible and the function and the magnitude of Bible, which I'm going to do here as well. But there's so much to Bible. So we had 6 for holy. Let's leave that 6 here. And Bible. There we have 2, 9. Of course, we need to have 2, 9. 2 is very symbolical because it's like the pregnant woman can't really be pregnant without having that harmonious, whatever that the inception of whatever is in the belly, whatever constitute of this holy hair. Then we have 2 is what is the number of partnership. It's the number of agreement. It's the number of creation. It's the number of everything. We can't do anything without there being something else. You know, it's it's no good me uttering a word and no one else hears it. So then, or even myself to hear it. Or so there's 2. Everything it's relational. 2 helps us to understand everything is relational. Okay. And there are 2 twos in this Bible as well. So, but 2 in this word Bible is very significant that it's not only 2 here, but the B word, the B letter actually shows us the full construct of 2. 2 comes in that column of the BKT, which is what I always make reference to as the Last Supper or the basket of bread or the bucket of wine, or this is, and we see it falls under the number 6 here again. It's like saying there are 2 6s here. That's you and I. It's the creation. It's the double vibration of 3 coming together here. And in that 3 strokes of the letter A for sacrifice. So there is a lot to the number 2. And let's look at B. We see B here. I have done this. If we do this, for instance, we see that the 3 and 1 comes under that 2. Because that's what formed the bond between Christ and his disciples. Here, there were 13 at the table. That is the only thing that comes to form that B in all of the letters. There is the only thing, the only number that constitute B here in this way is the 13. 13. So we have 2. We see the magnitude of 2. 2 is partnership. And we have it twice in the word Bible. So these 2 B's here, if we were to add them as 13, that would be 26. 2 plus 6. In fact, 2 plus 6 is the number of God. I think in Jewish beliefs or practices, 26 is the number for God. So we see God here. All right. Now there we have, so it's, for instance, we get in the impression that there is a birthing happening here. The eye is as if the eye is open and it spurts out birth. It spurts out another 13. It's as if there's 2 aspects to your being. Perhaps whether you say you're born and you die, or you know, it's whatever it is. So there we have the 2. Let's add this and we have 3. We have 3 is also present in Bible. So there is the vibration. The vibrational energy is present here as well. The other thing that is present is that E, that is telling us or conveying the signature, which is showing to the end, like Eve is there. Eve is in the Bible. Eve, we see, for instance, as we've done the numerical value for the word end or Eve. Okay, pen, let's stick to red then. Let Eve come alive. Okay, so E-V-E, yeah, and so we see the E representing Eve here. So 5, 4, 5 equals, this is 14, 1 plus 4 is 5. So there we go. Okay, so really want to keep this nice and short, and let's do the numerical values for this. So this is 8, 9, 10, 19, 21. So here is the 21. I have them back to front. So this is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. So the word Holy Bible is teaching us, telling us that that is a sacrifice that each person have to make. But we didn't learn it like this. Yes, it's like you have to make that sacrifice, but you need to learn what sacrifice means. Oh, we hear about this man died on the cross to save us because we have been so cruel and so unruly, and the story goes on. And of course, the story in the Old Testament depicts such harshness that there is enough to make you feel very, very guilty to, well, the journey goes on. But there we are. We see Mother Eve is there in the end of the word Holy Bible, but Mother Eve is there to teach us the way. So there we are. The last person, if you like, who have come through, let's just take it this way. For instance, if you have done a journey and you were the last one to do the journey, instead of me, well, okay, I can go through the first, it doesn't matter. But however, you've done the journey. Now I am ready to do the journey. Why not ask and why not say, how did you do the journey? What did you learn? How can I, because you have done this journey. Throughout this journey, there might have been obstacles or things in the way, and you have come to the end of it. So there I am now, doing my beginning. So there's the beginning and the end. I am taking in from what Mother Eve had done, learned, and now I am beginning the journey. That's what we are meant to be learning. Okay, eyes open. Okay, thank you. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found this fun and enlightening to some extent. Why not? Okay, if you have enjoyed this, click the like button and share, because this is how we do it. We share to actualizing self-love. Stay blessed, stay bright, be a field, be ignited, because we are planting new seeds. Okay, and spill over with love.